Hello and welcome to Centurion's Corner, and today we are going to be building another custom, and as you can see is this one here on the side, which is another biker scout that we have picked up from my local store, which is in the next town on. And it's kind of nice just going out to be able to actually buy just Black Series off the shelf, because around here you hardly see it unless you go up in London or you just buy it online. So yeah, it's really nice to see sort of like some local sort of figures in the shelf. Anyway, what I wanted to do was, I was kind of umming and ahhing last time that I actually purchased a biker scout was to make a Commando, but in the end I made the shock trooper. And when I made it, I was kind of like, I kind of wish I actually made the biker scout Commando. Simple custom. All it is making him completely just black with a shine. I've got a shiny gloss here, semi-gloss black X18. That's to go obviously all over his armor parts, and then I've got a flat black XF1, which I will just apply to his kind of like nappy area and the other parts as well. So we're going to have some gloss and we're going to have some not gloss black, and hopefully we'll make a really good kind of contrast on there as well. So these are the paints we are going to be using today. Hopefully it's not going to be a long custom, an hour if that. I mean, obviously with breaks in the middle and a little bit of chatting as well. So yeah, good. I'm good, Logan. How are you, mate? And hello, Mr. Teddy Bear. Well, what the sea? Water cupboard? But yeah, happy to do this while live. Right, I've lost my knife. There it is. So how you guys been doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you've been sort of buying some new figures, working on some customs. It's been a bit quiet lately for stuff. So here he is, fresh out of the pack. I suppose I should actually go off and actually wash the figure, but you know me, like to live life on the edge. Oh, what's the crack? What is the crack? Well, not too bad, mate. I'm pretty good. Had a bit of a rough few days at the beginning of the week. Didn't feel very well, but yeah, kind of getting there now. Sort of finding Steve a little bit more, but yeah, kind of just wanted to hang out with you guys and do a little custom and whatnot. Not too bad. I was watching this, sort of love seeing the progress. Cool. Yeah, I enjoyed doing this actually. It's kind of like a nice therapeutic thing, and it's a lot easier to. Well, I don't have to edit it, which is a good thing. I can just chat with you guys and do this at the same time, which is pretty cool. So just give me a couple seconds. I forgot to monetize it. I have to monetize this stuff. Got to get some money in some way. But let's just pull this up here. This is when I forget how to do it now. There we go. So has anyone picked up anything recently? Anything sort of spared you on? What have you pre-ordered? This will take me 2 seconds. I just need to flip over this side. And done. I'll come back again. Hello, Mr. B. How you doing? Oh, RTJK. Evening. Enjoy what you're doing. Very therapeutic. Well, thank you so much. I guess it's probably just watching me, to be honest, than me painting. But yeah. So, right, what I'm going to use, go straight in with the semi-gloss and just go from there. Just do the armor parts. Keep it going. This is brand new paint as well. I picked up the other day from the same shop, which is really cool. Like a model shop that sells Black Series and obviously like the paints as well. It's just, yeah, it's really cool. Unfortunately, it does come with a bit of a price, but yeah, I don't mind that because obviously when you're buying stuff, you're buying it online and then you have to pay for postage and all that anyway. So yeah, so I'm just going to go around. Whether or not I put all these extra little bits in there are the details of what we're going to be painting over, which I probably will have to anyway. Might have to get a few coats on this. It's a bit dark in it. I might have to put the light on actually. Actually, a question why I'm building this is with I'm building a Commando Biker Scout, so it's like the black one. Black Series have already released this, but obviously they haven't gone out and done it themselves. So I'm thinking of just painting my own and probably making it look a little bit better than their kind of off black. But have they got green lenses? Is that how it is, or is it like, or do they have black lenses? Hello there, 1980s. How you doing, matey? Or shall I call you Tom? I know your name now, don't we? Tom. Tom, did you tell your dad about joining the group? Because obviously, if you do want those figures, they are there for you. Mm-mm-mm. Ta-da! Okay, yeah. Remind your dad, and then yeah, just get him to just even saying the thing. I'm 1980s dad, and what you know. So even if you take pictures, he can upload them for you or something like that in the group. So yeah, has anyone picked up anything recently? What have you pre-ordered? Anything that's going down? Still haven't pre-ordered anything. I keep thinking to pre-order the clones, Fives and Echo, but I just feel like they're coming out separately, which is just a pain in the bum. Like if they just come out at the same time on the same wave, I think I would have just settled down and pre-ordered them. But I hate pre-ordering things individually because when one comes out, they won't send it out until the next time. So you have to pre-order them separately, and then you'd get charged double postage as well. Don't want to lay it down too thick, but I hate the streaks. There we go. Mhm. I have to put the light on. It's getting a bit dark in here, isn't it? He's just literally going invisible. I've actually got like the bright spotlight on him as well, but yeah, so I can't put the light on. All right, just let him dry off a little bit. I know what you're doing. He's going to be a Storm Commando. Yeah, he's going to be a Storm Commando, which is obviously just a generic black biker scout. So it's quite an easy custom, really. Like I don't really have to do much apart from just painting black. There is a few other little details, though. I think it's like we have to put the Imperial kind of like greys back over the head helmet and stuff. And I'm sure he has a slightish green visor, so I would look into that as well to apply. But the rest is just shiny boots and matte black. So we've got the difference between the shiny and the sort of matte. Although it's kind of going a little bit matte, to be honest, in certain areas. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. Just had a wee look. The glasses are black, but not a matte finish. Yeah, Okay, so they're just keeping black. But I'm sure there's a couple illustrations. There's like a little green kind of bit on there, but we'll just leave it black then. Easy as. Mm-mm-mm. I wonder if they actually will release the Stormtrooper sort of commando pack, because it was way back, quite a little while back, that they released the black Stormtrooper and the black biker scout with a actual bike as well. But just never ever seemed to be re-released ever again. Well, Mr. Google may be lying, but yeah, I think they are literally just black, or it's kind of like an off green lens, a bit like the Stormtrooper lens I've got up there. They look black, but when you hit the light, they are green. There we go. Some nice coverage over the top of that. So I've just literally got quite a bit on the brush really quickly and gone over it to stop it from streaking, and covering all the rest. So yeah, it's not looking too bad, to be honest. Looking pretty good. So this part is supposed to be like a matte black, which will go in contrast with these. So all the material parts. So we just need to like finish off these little bits of armor around on his belt as well, which will be the plastic ABS, and obviously the thermal detonator on the back. and then his knee pads. I think I might do the boots because they're not made of like the armor. They're kind of like just kind of regular. So I think I'll go over these with the matte black. Right, let's get the top bit done. All right, take care, Tom. All right, phase 2. How you doing? I would add silver, although it's going to be uncertain. Understand why you leave it black. Yeah, but no, silver would look cool as well. It would be a kind of nice contrast to it. I mean, green is kind of like Death Trooper like from Rogue One. You could go red, which is a little bit more like a Purge Trooper, I guess. All right, let him dry up a little bit more. It's always weird because my camera's here, but obviously my laptop's here. So when I start looking, I'm like over this way. Oh, I want to do my drink. Well, a little sad story in the week. Just opposite where I work, obviously some kid dropped this figure. It was just on the pavement, just opposite where I work, and it was there for a little while. And I thought, well, if it's a Marvel Legends, I'll go over there and see if I can rescue him. And he was a little Marvel Legends guy. His arms were back to front, and he had no hands either. So I've already got this figure, and I kind of rescued it by putting. Well, I got the other figure that this is his alternative hands that I've put on there, and put his arms the right way round as well. So I just need to think of a new color scheme for this guy to paint him up as well. So probably this will be another little custom further down the line. But yeah, what I think I might do, I might turn on the light so we've got a bit more light looking at this guy. Oh. Like so, looking lovely. It's just very dark. I don't understand why it's so dark. Crazy. No idea. Right, so I won't do his feet until last. We will let the whole body dry. So when I'm doing his feet, I can rotate it. So now this is how I'm going to hold the figure. It's just by his feet, because I'm one of those people that if I start getting excited, I start picking him up and start moving him around and whatnot. So yeah, we'll just start painting his abdomen area now with the flat black. So we do this way for a little bit. Put that in there. That's just crazy. Oh, I don't know why it's so dark. No, got no dust on there, so I'm not too sure why. But my phone is literally burning. Anyway, right. So XF1 flat black that we're using here. Also, when it goes on, when it's wet, it kind of looks the same, but it will dry out in a more of a sort of like a charcoal kind of black. Right. Just let him dry, and then we'll go back over with bits that we missed. And then once he's fully coated, we can go over with just little grey details. Just going to check over actually on the thing, see if there's anything I've missed off. I tried to leave his soles as well. I don't know if you can see them like this sort of like a sandy colour. I don't know. I might go over them with the light grey. I will see in a minute. So let's just have a look at some of yeah, it just looks like they are black lenses as well. I just checking the actual 501st clearance page. Oh, but then there's one with green. What is going on? Okay, most of them are black. So every time that I look at these promotional things, I'll go, "All right, yeah, they look black." And as I go, "Yeah, I'll go black," then there's another one with green. Okay, his one's a bit. It depends really. It depends how many coats you need to put on the figure. I tend to depends what color it is, because sometimes you could put up if you're going like red to black, it's not too bad, because if it's a clone or something like that, you're going to weather it up anyway. So if it looks a little bit scratched and a little bit faded in certain areas, you can add that to the weathering. Um, but something like this, especially where it's gloss, it's best to do a light coat of the color itself, just to get rid of most of the pigmentation of the white, and then apply a thicker coat over it, so it kind of like more runs, because it's supposed to be gloss. You got to have a lot on the paintbrush, so it sort of like smears over it rather than being really streaky. But obviously, it depends what colour's going over another colour. So if it's white, which is mainly the reasons, stormtroopers and clone troopers, I would say at least two. On this one, I've gone over a few extra bits in certain areas, but I've applied a couple more thicker coats to the glossy areas, just to get that coverage of the same sort of like amount of paint, if that makes sense. Right. So semi-gloss. Just going to go over some certain areas that I can see that I've missed with the semi-gloss. Right. Well, thank you. So come on, guys, you've got to keep me entertained because it's very quiet here. I'm just sitting here. I'm not allowed to play music because I get copyrighted. So it's down to you guys to entertain me. Right, so that's a semi-black. Don't need that. No. No. Mm. Just going to get rid of the soles now because I'll probably make them grey. Doop. Get in there. All right, while he's drying, so what I'm going to do is get I need to go and get my original Scout Trooper. Right. So I took these guys out the other day to the woods. So I'm just going to look at this guy. I want to go through his kind of color palette because sometimes these are a little bit alternative. So I just want to see if the details on this guy is sort of like gone to white, if that makes sense. Come on. Biker Scout. I'm probably typing Biker Scout Commando and I'll get one without no pants on. Okay. Okay. It is pretty much just keeping it all black, which is fine. We can do that. I have got like an Imperial cog on their thing, but the ones in the comics don't. So I'm not going to apply that. Mm-hmm. It's weird that the flat black is coming up a little bit on the glossier side. But what I'll do, I'll put a black wash over the top of it, so that'll dye it down quite a bit. Right, so not looking too shabby. Just a couple of little bits there. I'm just going to go into flat black and just tie it up a little bit. Hey, Philip, how you doing? Do I have any SH figure arts? No, I don't. Just a little bit too much out of my price range. And the thing is, as well, I'm a little bit OCD. So if I got SH figure arts, I mean, it's just a bit of a stretch that I get the Bandai R2D2 units because of the size comparisons to the other one. But if I'm normally collecting one range, it has to be that one. Because if I went and got SH figure arts, I probably would still have to go and get the Black Series version. If that makes sense. Gesundheit. Cheers, buddy. Well, you're not late to the party. I mean, well, you're an hour late. You know, we have completely fully coated the Power Ranger. What am I on about? The Biker Scout in complete black, but you know, better late than never, isn't it? No, that's the plan. So this time I'm using dark sea grey, just on here as well, in the very dark camera. I just don't understand this. So what I'm going to do is apply some of the details back. Not that one. That is the wash. I don't want to use that. It's light sea grey. Oh my! Oh, unless I use the R. I'll use this one. I'll just use that. That's fine. So we're going to use RAF XF82 Ocean Grey, and then I've got my flat black as well. This is what I'm going to apply more over the flat, just to hopefully it will dull down the flatness of the colour. Obviously, it's still drying in certain places, but we can add on some details, very small little details. So he's got these little tube strips and stuff on the back here. I think, why is it so dark? Can't understand. But yeah, he's got the tube bits here. If I show you the white version, it'll come up a little bit better. So I'm going to just add these extra details back in. That's on the back of the belt. And just at the top, he's got 3 little lines. I'm going to just try my best to see. And we've got the 3 little lines. Don't know if that comes up on there. I don't know. No idea. I'm just going to try and see. I'm going to have an attempt at doing the little insignia there on the side. That's not too bad, I guess. I can use the Gundam marker to bring it down. And we're just going to fill in these little triangle bits on the back of his head. If you do overbleed it, like I've just done, don't worry too much about it because you can go back over with the black and slowly bring it back in line. Not looking too shabby. Just see a little bit of gloss that I need on there. So on here. I think the water's gone off in that. Jesus. But what I'm going to do is just put a black wash over him. Get rid of most of the excess, but as long as it's sort of got the black on there. And then with that, we can just go over the top. And this hopefully will bring down that kind of glossness of that colour. And there we have, all finished and done. Are these Biker Scouts currently? No, I'm paying full price. I pay full price for them, and probably a little bit more. So if you remember, when we went to Canterbury, there was another little town called Faversham. I think you took a picture. There was like a little building there on the train station. There's a little model shop there. They sell these guys for about £28. But it's just kind of nice just having a little shop out of the way. It's like a little model shop. And yeah, they sell Black Series in there and a couple of Marvel Legends, lots of Lego, and a few other bits as well. So it's just kind of nice to sort of stumble across it. So I've always wanted to do these, and I don't mind paying full price for a figure if I know I can paint it and make it look good. Then it kind of makes it look official because I've got like an official version of it now. And yeah, honestly, he's looking pretty cool. Kind of liking how he's turned out. I might have to go and get some sealant thing as well. Probably mask off the certain areas and give it a nice satin kind of seal. And then once that's dried, mark off the bits that I've done with satin and then do it with a matte coat for the other bits that I want matte. and I think it'll look pretty cool. So once I get through with that, I'll do it in one of the Hangout videos. But yeah, it's not looking too bad. One thing I need to add is a little red line just across there on his little nose tip. Whether or not have I got that, I've got that. Just across there. I'm showing it. I don't know why this is so dark. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm happy how he's turned out. He's pretty cool. We've got both now, just sort of in on it. And then obviously we got the other clone that we clone. What am I talking about? The other biker scout as well. So we got in place. So we've got quite a few there. I actually was going to update. I was going to transform this guy into the actual like the black biker scout, the Commando. But maybe we can have another play with that. Maybe we can turn this one into something a little bit further down the line, because as much as I like Fallen Order, not, I just think this looks just a bit naff. So I think I might turn it into something else. Maybe like a bit of roadkill type biker scout or something. I don't know. But maybe put my own design on it. Put them into something. We'll see. But yeah. Still not 100% sure as quite yet. But you never know. It's another excuse to make another custom for another day, isn't it? So with all the biker scouts that we got here, just watch out on this one's paint. But yeah, I can't really do anything else now until he starts drying. So that's kind of it, really. So if anyone's got anything to talk about, we'll go on to, I don't know, maybe 20 past. God, that really smells. I don't know what that paint must be. The water is in there. It's probably been in there for a while for the wash. So yeah, I need to tighten that up for sure. Hey, just saw Credit Collection Tuscan Raider is on sale at Starch for 10 quid at the moment. That screens for a repaint. Really? What would the Tuscan be? Unless I'll make it into a Boba Fett kind of custom. You know, like look, the Tuscans from there. Yeah, I don't know what else. Come out there. And what I do, pull me over this side, and then I'll come big. There we go. Ta-da! Here is me. Dee-dee-dee. Yeah, I don't know. What would you turn it into? I think like a Boba Fett custom kind of Tuscan, you know, like the black robes and all that would be pretty cool. Or just paint it into a regular Tuscan, you know. So I don't know. I haven't really looked online actually to see any sort of like things in the sale. There was a Jedi as well, wasn't there? In Legends, that was a Tuscan Raider. I'm sure there was. Oh, I thought you had it. Oh, yeah, he has. That could be doable. Yeah, that's it. I was just looking him up. Yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I mean, I could just get a like a figure with a long sort of ponytail and glue that to the back of the helmet, and then it's been a while since I've looked under the robes of a Tuscan, to be honest. Well, sometimes he's wearing blue as well. That's a bit weird. Who knows? Maybe. Possibly. Whoops. All right, so I think I end it there. Thank you guys for joining in and for building another custom with me. I'll do at a later date when he's all sort of dried up and stuff like that. I'll put him in the hangout video so we can have another look at the desk cam with him up there. And yeah, it's just kind of nice just chilling out with you guys while I paint. And you know, thanks for being there in the background. It's really appreciated. And yeah, so if you want to follow me, you can do on Instagram, same name. You can also subscribe, ding the bell, follow me on I already said follow me on Instagram. Look at me ruining my leaving quote, shall I say. But anyway, thank you for tuning in, and until next time, take care, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.